Dastardly Daphne, and I just thought I'd give out a little plea for the humble greeting card. I'm afraid it's a bit of a dying breed, and I really would hate to see it go extinct. I think it's fallen a little bit by the wayside with our kind of modern technology and the way that we can easily send e-cards and, text messages, emails, and I think it would be such a shame if we were to just make greeting cards obsolete. They still have their purpose, and I think someone needs to fight their corner. I mean, for me, a greeting card has always been quite special. Ever since I was little, I loved receiving cards for birthdays, Christmas, if I was unwell, had an exam coming up, and I'd keep them all because they always reminded me of that occasion, and it was nice to think that people had taken the time to pick a card that they thought I'd like and send it to me. And it's lovely to receive post. I adore receiving post, especially if it's not bills or someone wanting me to vote for something or magazine subscriptions. There's nothing better than seeing a handwritten envelope go through your door and think, I wonder what this is. I wonder why someone's sending me post. You feel special, and it feels sort of just like someone's remembered you, and that's a great feeling, especially when we're all running around like mad things in this day and age. People don't often take the time out to just sort of actually think about other people, and it's a shame. I mean, this time of year gets a particularly bad rap with cards because it's Valentine's, and everyone thinks that's a great big corporate marketing evil scheme to just make us all spend far too much money. And we've just had Christmas, which is also another commercial scheme, and we've all spent far too much money. But I think Valentine's Day is important. I think Valentine's Day is a day that should be celebrated, and not just in a commercial way. I think that it is extremely important for us to take the time out from our mental lifestyles and to just say, well, this evening I'm yours. Whatever we want to do, we can do, and no one will expect us to do otherwise because it's Valentine's Day. There's no social pressure to do anything than what we want to do, whether that be get a takeaway and watch Casablanca, whether that be have a nice meal out. And I think people get a bit overwhelmed by Valentine's Day because they feel like they need to make a big grand gesture, and that they need to blow the socks off their other half with some kind of elaborate present. But I mean, as much as we'd all love Cartier at Valentine's Day, we can't all afford it, and it's not really what's important. It's the little things that are important. It's the small things in life that we remember, And a card is brilliant at saying that. You give somebody a card and you can say, I love you, or I think you're amazing, or you make me feel kind of funny inside in a good way. And they'll remember that. When they see that card, they'll think, oh yeah, someone loves me. Isn't that, it's nice, it's special. And it's important. And it doesn't matter if you're alone on Valentine's. I mean, I'm single on Valentine's Day, but it's still a good day. It's still a day for thinking. It's a day for love, and love should be celebrated, whether you're in love with somebody or not. I take it as a Dastardly Daphne me day, and I will probably be spending the evening with Bear, some Merlot, and Poirot, I would imagine, and we'll probably have a bloody awesome time. But I'm still going to probably purchase myself a nice little card because it's nice to, appreciate yourself as much as you appreciate others. And it's just, again, it's like a little mini piece of artwork. And if you can't afford to buy a proper size print or an original piece of artwork, then it's a lovely way of owning part of another artist's repertoire. And I think we forget that, a lot of work goes into these cards and that it is basically miniature artwork. I mean, I mean, for example, one of my cards, like this one, it may be small, but it started off big. It started off as an original painting this size. So, you know, you're looking at what is basically an A3 print that's been scaled down for a very reasonable price. And so, you know, it's a very easy way to own a piece of art. And I just think, you know, all our music is online, our films are online, everything is virtual. We don't tangibly hold anything anymore. We don't have things that we can hold in our hands and just, you know, feel. And it's great to actually see something rather than it just have existing in the, you know, in the virtual world. And, you know, I think you forget how nice it is to own things when we're so used to just sort of virtually owning everything these days. So yeah, that's my little rant about the poor old greeting card, and I hope that they're still with us in the future, and that we don't let them disappear into nostalgia, where we're having to tell our grandchildren, you know, that we used to actually write on paper. Anyway, thank you.